How are we,
Sorry.
everybody? We're good. We're good. Yeah, like you said, my name is Joe Soulsby. I know you probably didn't think that was what my name was going to be when you saw me. You know, you probably thought it was going to be something like Patel or something. You know, I don't know if I look young, but I am like 18 years old and still in high school. And in being 18, I've realized that life is a very weird thing. And you know, not enough people talk about it. Like a lot of unexpected things happen unexpectedly. That's what unexpected means. You know, here's a story that illustrates this. The other day, me and my friend Jerome were walking down Akron, and we had just gotten vegan ice cream because, you know, we're two white girls. And we're walking down the street, and we see this lady's car open, and she's standing over it and looking at her engine in distress. And first of all, this lady, she looked like a soccer mom, but not hot, so a mom. You know? And she's looking over the car, and I'm like, Jerome, we should go like help that lady. It looks like there's something wrong. And he's like, no, let's just keep walking. And I'm like, Jerome, come on, like we should just help her out. Like that's the right thing to do. And he was like, no. And so it's just like, hey, excuse me, ma'am, is everything okay with your car? Do you need help with anything? And she's like, oh, one second. No, yeah, everything is okay. Actually, there's a kitten in my engine. So hey, what did you say? Yeah. We both had this like confused look on our face. You know, like when an Asian kid is told by his white parents that he's adopted for the first time, just like confused, like. And when she said this, like, I was like, that is not what I thought you were gonna say at all, like not even a little bit. And my friend Jerome, he's like, Joe, man, let's leave right now. Let's just back away slowly as to not disturb this crazy person. And I'm like, I'm still interested. And I was like, how do you know that there's a kitten in your engine? And she's like, oh, well, there was a note. I was like, so what you're telling me is that this cat wrote a note, like a suicide note, and then jumped in your car to die. You know, like the note was just like, to whoever it may concern, I have had my 9th life. The other day I was sipping milk from a bowl. Next day I end up in dumpster. I have nothing left to live for. I don't know what to do. Meow Dios. Or whatever cats say. I don't know. You know, and I don't know whether the cat was Mexican. But she says that I tell her this and she I tell her this and she doesn't understand, and she's like, no. There was a family that walks by and they saw this cat get into my car, and then they wrote a little note. And I was like, why wouldn't you stop that? Like if you saw that, why wouldn't you just be like, hey, cat, don't. You know? And you know, like I've hit people's cars and, you know, not written a note. So I was glad that they did that. And then so by this time me and Jerome don't believe this lady, and so we turn around and we're about to walk away, and then we hear a meow, and we do like a double take, like we're in an episode of Scooby-Doo, just like, oh my Scoob, there is a cat in there, you know? And we run over to the engine and we're looking through, and we see the cat, and I grab it because it's really small, and then I bring it up like it's Simba from the Lion King, just like Na Savenya Babagitsu, or whatever they say. And then I put it down, I let it go. And the moral of the story is always check your car for dead cats, because not everyone leaves a note.
guinea pig going for Joe Soulsby. We having a hoot out there, gang?